Tell me what it's like to have Mr. Floyd as a volunteer here.
Having Mr. Floyd as a volunteer is one of the greatest blessings that we could have as an organization, and for me personally, I've enjoyed the time that I've spent with him in the last 7 years of being here, and knowing that he's 98 gives us runway out in front of all of us folks that are a little younger, but the impact he's made on this organization and the folks that he comes in contact with on a daily basis is just incredible.
What kind of volunteer is he?
He's the best kind of volunteer. He's the kind of volunteer we look for in each person that we try to recruit. He's consistent, he's always here, he brings up morale, he's motivating, he does an incredible job for us in the tool department. He's just the best kind of volunteer we could ask for.
What are some of the things he does when he's here? I know his area is the tools.
Yeah, he sorts the tools, make sure they work. If they don't work, then he may work on them and repair them. He sorts the screws and the nuts and bolts and those kind of things, so he prices them for us and then we get them out on the floor.
And why was it so important to have this 98th birthday celebration?
It's important to have a celebration for every one of his birthdays. He's one of our key people to our organization, and we love him to death, so we wouldn't miss a birthday for him.
What is he like as a volunteer here?
He is amazing. He is a joy to be around. He just kind of warms your soul as soon as he walks in the door. He's kind of like the king back here. Whatever he needs, we try to make sure he's well taken care of. Just kind of like a staple. Like you wouldn't know what this place would be like if he wasn't here. He has a huge heart, a passion for what we do, a passion for the people that are here. You could just sit and talk to him for hours. So he's just kind of like, he reminds me a lot of my pop, which was my grandpa. You know, they have a lot in common as far as military background and just mannerisms and things like that. So he's one of those people you just want to get a cup of coffee, or him and I both like biscuits and gravy. So we could sit and talk over some Hardee's biscuits and gravy just for a long time and just enjoy it. He is just one of those people that it's a true blessing to know and a blessing to just be able to be in their space. And we are so thankful for the years that he's invested here and the many years to come, because as he'll tell you, he is nowhere near done yet. So we're very thankful that this is where he chooses to spend his time.
And you said he's been a volunteer for about a little over a decade. So
Right.
the time that you've been here, and maybe you've heard some of the things he's done when you were here, like what are some of his tasks that he's done over the years?
Over the years, he used to build birdhouses. He loves tools, loves to build things, loves to tinker with things. And so he used to have a whole tool workshop in the basement of his home. And so he would build birdhouses that we would actually sell here in the Restore. We have a donation house that's up front, so if you've ever shopped with us at the Restore, there's a large donation box next to the cashier station. That was built by Mr. Floyd. Even when somebody broke into it and broke the glass that was in the top, he remade the acrylic insert that's in there for people to donate. He always has different ideas about how he can sell things, how he can do things. Don't put a personal item in his workstation because it will end up with a price tag and it will end up on the sales floor. You know, so at Christmas time, Mr. Frank had left his stocking for Sneaky Santa in the tool area, and it ended up on a cart to be put out on the sales floor. So he's done lots of different things. You know, he's bought so many things over the years, brought things back. You know, the Restore is about recycling. So if you buy it and you take it home and later on you don't need it, most of us donate it back and it gets another life. So he's done a little bit of everything.
So I'm sure a lot of you hope he continues to volunteer as long as he
Absolutely, absolutely. He is welcome here and wanted here for as long as the Lord blesses us for him to be here. So we're hoping to, this is just 98, but we're hoping for many, many more years.